Let's look at Derek's quote again. The internet is not a mass medium, it is not a one-way medium, it is not even a two-way medium, it is a my-way medium. The internet is the first medium in human history that each one of us can call our own simultaneously. It is, put simply, the medium of the individual. Our world is changing, and the internet is letting it change faster than ever before. It changes how we perceive our environment and ourselves as individuals. Where the industrial age was based on the rule of the many, the information age is based on the rule of the one. Where the members of an industrial civilization were joined by forced collective grouping, the members of an informational civilization are joined by volitional, connective reason. The principle is as follows. Due to the global communication medium known as the internet, we are moving from a collective of manys to a connective of ones. The industrial system, what I call the collective of manys, is a hierarchical structure with centralized top-down control. It was and still is made up of bureaucracies upon bureaucracies upon bureaucracies. Fiercely protective of its own structure, the collective offers little tolerance to deviance. This makes it highly inflexible, but dangerously efficient at spreading its influence. Unjustly managed by a minority rule, the collective is very conducive to prejudice and hatred based on arbitrary physical classification. The system requires the sacrifice of the individual for the abstract good of the collective. It stifles and chokes individualism until the spirit of innovation is all but extinguished. Ayn Rand, again an anthem, describes the collective of manys encapsulated by the simple word we as follows. The word we is as a line poured over man, which sets and hardens to stone and crushes all beneath it. And that which is white and that which is black are lost equally in the gray of it. It is the word by which the depraved steal the virtue of the good, by which the weak steal the might of the strong, by which the fools steal the wisdom of the sages. Suited only to the governance of an uneducated mob, a collective of manys is an insult, if not the gravest threat, to the intellectual, independent, individual mind. The informational system, what I call the connective of ones, is an elaborate web of infinite complexity. The word connective means a volitional and reasonable association of individual members based on the potential for shared growth and productive achievement. The theorized connective of ones represents the ideal. All the world's people join together in intelligent cooperation, each for their own personal good. While less efficient than a hierarchy, the connective is endlessly adaptable and effective, employing error as diversity and deviance as growth. The connective offers every member the same rich access to knowledge and information. However, it is up to the initiative and innovation of each individual member to make use of that knowledge. The success or failure of your individual endeavor depends on your personal effort and skill, yours and yours alone. Association with other members of the connective is based on volitional choice. That choice is based on your faculty of reason. Ayn Rand describes the ways of the connective in her book Anthem. I shall choose my friends among men, but neither slaves nor masters, and I shall choose only such as please me, and them I shall love and respect, but neither command nor obey. And we shall join our hands when we wish, or we walk alone when we so desire. Not only does the connective of ones embrace individualism, but it elevates the individual mind to such a height that it becomes a prerequisite for success. The more you embrace your independence, the more successful you become and the more you are rewarded. The only way this type of social order is feasible on a large scale is if you remove the constructs of time and space. This makes the internet and all electrical media upon which it was built the ultimate groundwork for the evolution of our society into the connective of ones. For those of you who are not familiar with the works of Ayn Rand, she is most famous for her novels The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged, both of which are among the best-selling novels in the world. In her stories, she uses narrative to explain her philosophy of objectivism, which she herself pioneered. In her non-fictional work, she summarizes her philosophy as follows. My philosophy, in essence, is the concept of man as a heroic being, with his own happiness as the moral purpose of his life, with productive achievement as his noblest activity, and reason as his only absolute. Objectivism is the only practical, integrated system of thought that elevates the individual above all other considerations. Under the objectivist ideal, man is an end in himself. In the world of connected intelligence, the world the internet is slowly but certainly becoming home to, life for the sake of one's own happiness becomes the only reasonable philosophy. On the internet, as a consumer, a producer, a citizen, an innovator, and an individual, you are an end in yourself. Just as all the other connected individuals are seeking their own good, so you should seek yours. We all start in the same place. We are all equally welcome to the connective.